If you've been in the crypto space for long enough, then you know there are quite a few different types of people in crypto. For example, you have the yield farmers who try to get their high APY. You've got the meme coin megalords that ape into any old Dogecoin that releases. And then you have the bulls who just buy into Bitcoin and think the market's always going to go up. The crypto craze has attracted some funny names for its users. Rib cracking would be an understatement. Let's just say Mr. Beanish kind of names. Bother to know which ones, then stick with us for the next few minutes. But before we begin, show us some love by clicking on the subscribe button below and give us a like and share the video. And also don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our latest uploads. So let's get right to it. First up, we have the yield farmers. These are the guys just trying to get a humble day's work and get some nice APY from it. Now, yield farmers measure their returns in terms of annual percentage yields, or APY. While potentially profitable, yield farming can also be incredibly risky as a bone hanging on your neck with bulldogs roaming free. Now, since yield farming really took off in 2020, yield farmers have earned incredible returns in the form of APY, sometimes even reaching triple or quadruple digits. Now, this potential return can come at a high risk as users are chasing to be one of the first people into a farm, while those who enter dead last into a farm are usually the ones giving up their funds to those who actually aped in before you. Native tokens and farms can also face extreme volatility, and there's also the risk of rug pulls wherein developers abandon a project and make off with investors' funds. If you're a yield farmer, then you probably have a lot of experience putting your tokens into LP pairs, transferring your tokens across different blockchains, and also having impermanent loss. Such is the way of the yield farmer in this relatively new way of decentralized finance. Number 2, we have the meme coin megalords. Like the Wild West of securities, cryptocurrency trading is constantly growing and changing. The cryptocurrency market is essentially a new, rapidly expanding frontier. With far-flung interests, cult-like followings, and celebrity endorsements, these assets are dominating investment conversations. But just like the Wild West was, it's a lawless place full of uncertainty and greed. Many would-be millionaires are taking advantage of insufficient regulation to employ illegal tactics in other markets. One such scheme currently flying under the regulation radar is the pump and dump. The idea behind the pump and dump scheme is simple. A group of bad actors deliberately buys an asset, often small cap stocks or other thinly traded securities, sings its praises to anyone who will listen, using false news or information even, and then sells when the increased activity dries up the stock price, or in this case, the crypto price. This often leaves those who bought the hype holding the bag as asset prices crumble and artificial demand dries up. The unfortunate lot who chases the pump and dump meme coin are often referred to as the meme coin megalords. But it's not all pump and dump, because some meme coins are more than just pumping and then dumping, because some of them actually go up, like Dogecoin, SHIB, and they kind of stay up even though there are some sell-offs. Now, the meme coin megalords can be chasing all kinds of dog coins like Dogecoin, Shiba, Shiba Inu, Pomsky, Pomeranian, German Shepherd, any other kind of dog that you can even think of. In fact, these traders are kind of like the cat lady that we all talk about in real life with like 9 different cats, except they have a bunch of dog coins and they're all digital. Next up, number 3, we have the bulls. Now, there's a saying that goes, expecting the world to treat you fairly because you're a good person is a little like expecting a bull not to attack you because you're a vegetarian. It's funny but witty. Cryptocurrency markets. This pseudonym for gamblers appeared in the early 18th century when the financial institutions began to gain their popularity. The bull always hopes for the best. Assets purchased at a low price will increase in value is their mindset. And then in the case of digital coins, the trader buys only the currency that has appeared and believes that it is fixed at leading positions or invested in Bitcoin. It turns out that when buying coins, bulls open a long position. This transaction can last an unlimited amount of time, with the term hodl being the true phrase that bulls often use for the long term. Now, if the value of the coin increases, closing the position will bring profits to the bulls. Most market players represent this category of cryptocurrency traders. As we say now, if you can't dazzle them with brilliance, baffle them with the bull. Now, on the opposite side of the spectrum, we have the bears. Now, at this point, you might actually be surprised, as I am, why crypto users and stock traders like animal names, but let's accept this. A bear is one heck of a fearsome creature. Bear traders are the opposite of bulls who sell their assets, hoping that the price will decline in the future. That is, the bearish task is the rule. Sell at a higher price and buy at a lower price. After the sale, which usually occurs in the general mass trend, the price of crypto assets falls and demand decreases. The bears, concluding a contract of the sale of an exchange asset, fix its price and wait for the goods to fall in price, close the deal, and put the proceeds in their pockets. Now, besides the bull and bear, we have the whale. Now, what do you know about whales? That they are gigantic sea creatures, almost the size of a football field? Well, that's how I know them too, but the word means an entirely different thing in the crypto world. If you've been around in the crypto space for any amount of time, then you know that a whale is someone who owns a lot of crypto. Now, the whales are smart because they calmly watch the games of bulls and bears, which are insignificant for them in the larger scale. They don't interfere in the pursuit of hundreds of dollars, or even thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. No, not really. They wait in the shadow, and the most significant asset holders are able to turn the market on its head at the drop of their pockets. Selling several hundreds of thousands of bitcoins can change the trend of cryptocurrency, therefore, and any whale action is regarded as a warning to global changes. The whale has the power to make the whole community play by its own rules. For example, suppose a large asset holder knows about any significant upcoming event or simply wants to purchase more coins. In that case, all the whale needs to do is place a large order for sale at a lower price than everyone else. If you like, bullying the competitors. This will force market players to succumb to the movement and reduce costs. Panic, in this case, ensues. Upon reaching their desired goal, the whale acquires depreciating assets and withdraws its order. This technique is called the wall of sales. In general, whales are serious people with serious money. They are very, very serious. Next up, we have Bitcoin maximalists. Bitcoin maximalists believe in one thing, and that is Bitcoin is basically their religious leader. Of course, I say that as a joke, but Bitcoin maximalists like Michael Saylor often believe that Bitcoin is the true cryptocurrency and the only cryptocurrency that really matters. Maximalists often believe that all other digital currencies are inferior to Bitcoin. You see, like basketball fans, they can't really take any bit of advice from hockey fans and, well, something like that. Bitcoin maximalists hold the belief that Bitcoin network will provide everything that investors want in a digital currency in the future. In this way, maximalists are unapologetically in favor of, or at least in agreement about, the inevitability of a Bitcoin monopoly at some point in the future. Regardless of the price of Bitcoin, the very architecture they believe of the cryptocurrency is what makes it so revolutionary. You also have, besides Bitcoin maximalists, other maximalists in the form of Ethereum maximalists, specific layer 2 maximalists, and much, much more. Next up, we have the DEGEN apes. And of course, we're not leaving the crypto animal kingdom anytime soon, because the DEGEN apes are the ones who will ape into anything. As soon as they hear a TikToker or Instagram influencer tout their favorite coin of the day, they will ape into the coin as fast as humanly possible. These are the guys you probably see with 3 screen monitors, always checking their PooCoin charts for the price of the action. They don't rely in days or weeks or months, rather they rely on minutes or even seconds to determine whether they'll enter a trade or exit a trade. Usually these guys will probably be scouting different online forums like 4chan, Reddit, or Telegram, and whether or not they're successful usually depends on sheer luck. Next up, we have In It for the Tech. These guys basically are really in it for the tech, because they invest in cryptocurrency not for the amazing gains they could receive, not because of the power of the cryptocurrencies to become a world-dominating power, but because they're in it for the underlying technology. And technology, they say, is their game because these guys are usually very, very tech savvy. These guys are usually the ones coding various different yield farms, tokens, and NFT projects using Solidity, Haskell, and other programming languages. And if you ask these guys stupid questions, you'll probably get a sarcastic answer in response, because these guys have IQs of more than 150 plus, usually. Now guys, I hope you liked this video about the types of different crypto users. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content, and be sure to join our Telegram channel if you want to talk anything DeFi and crypto trading. As always guys, stay safe in the DeFi space and have an amazing day.